Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Playing with Myself. I am your host, Maz, bringing you information, news, and commentary about gaming, specifically online multiplayer gaming, or whatever I happen to be playing at this moment. The game in the background is Ragnarok Online 2. This episode is going to be covering Ragnarok Online 2, and just a brief overview, just an introduction. It's a game I've been playing recently, largely just to try out a variety of other MMOs. So, let's get into it. Ragnarok Online 2, as you can tell, is a sequel to Ragnarok Online. The original was an isometric MMO, and obviously this one is 3D. The other one's been around since forever. I think it was even on when I was in college, before World of Warcraft came out, and it's got a pretty strong following, particularly in Asia, but also in North America. The game itself is developed by Gravity Corp and Team Mercury. The publisher is Gravity Interactive Incorporated, and the website for the game is ro2.playpark.net, and this information will be in the show notes. So, without further ado, so here we have the character creator. As you can see, you can obviously be a male or female human. You have 5 classes: swordsman, magician, archer, thief, and acolyte. Standard MMO fare: warrior, mage, hunter, ranger, rogue, priest. And at level 25, they specialize into one of two classes. It does change the game dynamic up a bit in some instances. And again, not getting too much into depth here. So as far as the character creator goes, you pick a class, you pick a gender, then you pick a profession, and then you can finally move in and start customizing. Customization really just comes down to the face itself. So here you have a variety of hairstyles. Hair colors, standard anime character palette, ranging from normal looking colors to bubblegum or turquoise. Face style you can change. Eye color. Voices.
I'm ready.
And overall eye style. Gets kind of creepy after a while. Backing up. As you can see, I've already created a few characters. I have a thief who's level 2, and a level 5 acolyte. Haven't been playing too long. I plan on taking the acolyte up to a monk at some point when I eventually hit level 25. Digging into the game itself. Alright, loading. So here I ended up in this area. The interface the combat is very, very WoW-like. You have to target, obviously, and you have to stand still to cast spells. I think instant cast spells you can cast while on the move, but for anything channeled, you have to cast it. So I guess for kicks and grins, I'm going to go over here and hit one of the bunnies. Not offering much in the way of a challenge here. Self-casting is obvious. I just can cast a heal on myself. So, and that's pretty much the combat system right now. I mean, I don't have much, but that's pretty much it. Let's see, where the heck is this guy? I have to deliver that up to him. Alright, so one of the things that really drives the combat system is stats. It's really all about stats. See, can I bring up my character sheet? There we go. So you can get stats from a variety of places. It's actually a little complex. You have your basic stats here, and then I think you have secondary stats, which I'm not sure you can actually get extra points towards these specific abilities. I think they all really work off of these 5 stats right here. You can get stats from gear. You can get stats from cards. Eventually, this gear will become slotted, so you can plug runes into it. And you can even allocate stats as you level. Let's see if I can open up that interface. I probably can't, because I don't have stat points to allocate right now. Let's see, where? I can't remember the interfaces for half of this stuff. I haven't played in a while, not a very long while, but there we go. This will actually be what I want. Let's see. That's my card interface, quest info, guild info, vendor. That's personal vendor info. I guess you can have a vendor mode in this game. I know, I sound like I don't know what I'm talking about, and I kind of sort of don't. Again, I'm only level 5. I haven't had a lot of time to get into depth about the game. So, based on this information, I don't think I can actually show you the interface, but I can allocate. There we go. Here you can add stat points. And I currently have no stat points remaining, but, you know, I've been allocating the points pretty, actually, just to here, to intelligence and vitality. From what I've heard, wisdom is a stat you don't want, but it's just a cursory glance at guides. So,
have you been learning your drills?
Yeah, if you could hear that, the voices definitely don't match the face styles at all. So let's see, I need that. Alright, I got another quest for advanced battle lessons. I guess I have to go kill some bees. Working on that. So, again, it's a complex system. You can get stats from all sorts of places. And there's even a special system called the Kara system. Let's see if I can bring that up for you. Reset dungeon, threat meter. Here we go. Kara system. Can I open that up? Kara, there we go. Alright, I guess I open up with O. There we go. So the Kara system is very interesting. It is basically an achievement system that maps itself out as you play. As you get to some places, you can basically do these missions. And when you do these missions, it grants you titles, and the titles can also provide stats based on how you play. I think that's a very interesting way. I'm not necessarily in line with the reward system, but it is very interesting to reward you specifically for completing certain parts of the game and giving you missions based on your play style, and also giving it to you, based on how you play, your play style and everything else. It seems better than just merely achievement points and trying to catch everything. It seems to really cater to a particular game style. Alright, I have to head over there. Okay. So, that's pretty much it about the game itself. I mean, you've got your health, you've got your mana, and at level 5, really nothing is that threatening yet. I guess, yeah, these are the guys I need to get. As far as the art style, it's very simple. I mean, it's WoW simplistic, and I'm talking about vanilla WoW simplistic. I mean, you've got shadows and everything else, but it really does not look that that impressive. And it's not really supposed to be. I mean, this is a really low barrier entry game. I mean, the previous game was isometric. It was definitely designed, to run on computers that could play Diablo and StarCraft back in the early 2000s. So this thing being around the time when WoW was released and having just a few options to make it look a little better, not that surprising. So I'm also going to show you now the free-to-play model. I mean, the game is free-to-play, but obviously there has to be some monetization to it. So here you have the Karfa shop, which is the item shop, and after I get rid of this guy, I will show you the after I kill this guy, I'm going to show you the things. Oh, it also pretty much runs to right click. It's actually a rather I'm going to say rather bothersome to me on some level. So let's see. Actually, let's see. Collect. Alright, apparently I just haven't gotten lucky with that yet. So anyway, the free-to-play shop. So, or the item shop. So what you can do is you can get you can basically buy what I believe is known as Karfa. And I have no Karfa or Kafra. I have no Kafra at the moment. And what this does is it will give you points so you can buy items. Now, this game is definitely a little pay to win. I mean, you can buy a lot of things to help you, like a card book to store your cards in, particularly if you're not using them slotted at the moment. And you can use standard fare like redecorating your character, resetting your stats so you can allocate it. As far as I could tell, you can't do that in game. I haven't tried yet, but as far as I can tell, you can't. And I'm guessing the option to do it through paying with cash is basically because it would not. There would be no reason to offer that with playing in-game money. Huh. Oh, well, that's nice. So, also, you get a token mount at, I believe, either level 15. I think it's level 15, but that makes you run at, I think, 120% of your normal speed. But if you want the fastest mounts, it's also something you're gonna have to pay for. Finally got one of those. So, and of course, you can buy bag slots in the game, I believe. And there's also a subscription service, a VIP membership service that's in addition to the item shop itself. It is $9 a month, and what you get in that is, thank you. What you get with that is you get +5 to every stat. I'm not sure how much of a power boost that is at the end of at end game, but it's there. You get a 10%. Now this is 10%, so it scales. A 10% increase to your hit points and your spell points. These things, the blue stuff. All right. So that is definitely a big difference. Let's see what I got here. Thank you. All right, only one more left. And then, you also get a movement speed increase of 20%. You get instant dungeon tokens, or winner points, I guess, which I guess is the same as points in WoW. I haven't done a dungeon yet. I'm obviously too low. Your gain from that increases by 50%. You get an icon by your name. Looks like angel wings. I've seen a few people running around with that on. And you get temporary buff items. And, cool. And you get 10 spinels. And I have no idea what spinels are yet. So, I mean, this is pretty much the game. I mean, I don't want to say WoW clone, because it definitely has some nuances that are to itself. But it's really falling back on a bunch of old things, and I mean I don't really see the pull of it. All right, it's okay to do, but it's pretty much your standard, fetch quest, stand still, and cast stuff. It definitely doesn't have the innovations that have come to combat with Terra and Guild Wars 2. The art is, again, WoW 2004 level, and the pay-to-win scheme is, I call it pay-to-win because you are getting some power and some benefit from paying additionally. I'm not sure if that translates into anything like PvP or anything, but that's pretty much my take on it. And I just, yes, I did just level. I am level 6 now. So here, let me show you this. That's actually good. Let me go ahead and, oh geez. Alright, let me show you the, not the Kara system, but the, there we go. See, now I've got 3 stat points, and I need 2 to boost anything. I'm going to throw them into int again. And I've only got 1 point left. So I'll apply that. So, again, as I was saying, it's very much a WoW clone, though I hesitate to necessarily say it as much since it's basically following, you know, the pull of the IP itself for people who have fond memories of Ragnarok Online. This is definitely an upgrade for them. But in a flooded market, I can't see the overall appeal. I'm going to keep playing it, largely because I'm going to check out the Monk, but I also have a feeling that I'm going to check out the Monk in World of Warcraft at some point. So I'm going to wrap this up now. You know, this has been Maz, and you've been, you know, listening to me play with myself. And I'll see you next time. You can visit us on playingwithmyself.org. Visit me on YouTube at Great Mazinger, or Mazinger_Z on Twitter. If you're trying to figure out how to spell Mazinger, NATO phonetic alphabet is Mike, Alpha, Zulu, India, November, Golf, Echo, Romeo. This information's on the website. And again, see you next time.